Guys,
Pokemon.
come on. We didn't even get my reaction to funny number Pokemon, and I just can't. I'm so sad. So basically, I haven't. I was just watching Toby earlier today. I haven't been watching Toby in like a while. Like I don't watch much YouTube, in like, especially about like main series Pokemon stuff. But Legends Arceus got me hyped, so I gotta watch my boy Birdkeeper Toby, especially because I ain't trying to get stuff spoiled for me. So I was like, whatever, bro. I'll just finish Pokemon Tempest. Basically, the gym leader is mean. I was gonna be the upfront guy, and I was gonna be like, hey, give me gym battle. And she walked over and said, hey, give me gym battle. And I said, oh, okay.
Garbage can be found here.
Garbodor? And I said, Garbodor? And we moved on from there. Houndour, I guess, whatever. And then we're on the
over to the beach side, and the houses really seem to be built right up to the shoreline. Despite that, some tall grass is breaking through the ground. This is less like a beach and more like the earth just sorts of, well, ends here. An enthusiastic fisherman might get chatting to you and offer you the old rod for you to sit down on the rickety dock with him for a spot of Pokemon fishing. In fact, it looks like you might land something. This is a new Pokemon. You're reeling it in now. First up, we have Cyrox, the Sea Angel Pokemon. This Pokemon can hold bubbles of air around its neck, allowing it to rise out of the water and skim over the water's edge. It's a water fairy type and knows moves like Bubble and Draining Kiss at low level, but eventually can learn Bubble Beam and Dazzling Gleam, so it certainly would be a charming addition to the team. If you're really lucky, however, you might reel in a Temphin. Temphin is the Hothead Pokemon, and this unique fire-water type has an incredible power. It can fire spitballs of either fire or water depending on which gland it uses. Because this Pokemon is so warm, the water around it heats up, forcing most wild fish Pokemon to swim away from it. And that makes it angry and kind of sad, so maybe adding one to your team would certainly cheer it up. If you stop fishing, you're going to notice a couple of other Pokemon. Psyduck, of course, can be found at the shoreline, but so too can Aron, living a little closer to the mountainside than the water, but it's just kind of strange that they're here. There's also another little fella who's come down from the mountain, attracted by the city's electricity pylons. This is Gogopher, and this speedy little electric steel type is the grounding Pokemon. Gogopher burrows underground and can cause havoc on wiring. It loves nothing more than lightning storms, and it's said that when they do happen, lightning will always be drawn to the spot in the ground where this Pokemon hibernates. And of course, as you can tell just by looking at it, this is a relative of the Pikachu line. So what do you think? Have you added any new Pokemon to your team? If you have, you should keep me up to date in the comments with where your Slimpia team is at. Tell me, tell everyone, tell these two. It's oh no. It's them again.
Hey you, stop catching Pokemon around here, would you?
Can't you see we're just trying to enjoy a lovely day at the beach together?
Yeah, but you're in our sunlight, It's you again.
Yeah, well, we lost you once in the passage, but we've healed our Pokemon since last time, so get ready. It's time to go to town.
You're up. Slack off.
All right, wakey, Munchlax.
Their team hasn't changed at all since before, and what can I say? You know what you're doing. Being two normal types, if you do have any fighting moves on your team, they'll be super useful to dispatch of these Pokemon swiftly.
I see you understand type advantage. Well, let's try a dual type. Hoot Hoot, you're up.
Come on out, Snows.
More of the same. Hoot might provide a challenge here, but this really isn't a battle. This is warm-up, and between them and the local trainers, you've been doing really well.
I mean, either way,
Again?
An easy battle. In fact, some of your Pokemon look like they're getting ready to evolve.
Oh snap! Hang on, hold up. It feels weird picking it up. Yeah, I've seen this trailer one too many times. I even said it before he did. Whatever. Okay. I pressed the B button. I want it to stay. What that?
Well, would you look at that? If you caught a Barbug, it's evolved into Hiphopper, the Hopjaw Pokemon. It's changed from a Bug Poison type to a Bug Steel type. Quite the radical change, but the Pokedex tells you that by studying other Cocoon Pokemon, we learned this Pokemon is actually in a Cocoon-like state. The jaws are relatively immobile, and they're used more to just ward off enemies than actually fight them. As a final escape, they can hop high into the air to get away from predators. Typically, they'll land on their head, but the Pokemon evolving inside is inside a sturdy cocoon body, and it's very safe. And look, it's not just Barbug that's evolving.
Bro, we got full party XP shit. This shit has some sort of shield shit for real. Yo, that's badass. What? I want one of those. Hold on.
If you caught one on Route 1, then your Capon is ready to evolve. Evolve into Raptor, the scrappy Pokemon. And depending on if it's male or female, it'll have one of two different forms. The male Raptor takes on the display form. This version uses martial arts to make beautiful displays to attract mates. All of the Raptor look very similar amongst their own species, so their martial arts need to be top-notch to get noticed. Meanwhile, the female Raptor are the protectors of the family. It'll defend its nest furiously until its eggs hatch.
Wait, there's a difference?
Raptor are species, so their martial arts need to be...
like a real difference. Hold on. So this one's like... Oh, I muted him. Okay. Yeah, okay, so it's physical or special.
Are the protectors of the family. It'll defend its nest furiously until its eggs hatch, at which point it will go hunt for prey frantically, while the male teaches the chick how to kick. These Pokemon are both flying and fighting type, with slightly different stats and move pools. The males having more physical moves at the high levels, like High Jump Kick and Sky Attack, and the females are more of a special attacker, later knowing Hurricane and Aura Sphere.
What? That's so unreal. If we evolved our Pokemon, you wouldn't stand a chance.
Perfect.
Next time you see us, we'll be fully prepared.
Yeah, you snoozer loser.
But they won.
Oh yeah, next time we'll put you down for nap time.
Hey, nice going. I was watching from the docks. The Cyrox are all back safe and sound. It seems like they were scared off by those snooze grunts, or maybe it was these Aaron that have been appearing. You see out there, the ocean. People like myself travel from all over the world to make a place like this home. It's a shame that we all have different ideas of what home could be. Even the Pokemon have to work it out. What to do when the Psyduck and the Aaron fight for space on the beach? Whose home is it? Both of theirs? Or does one not belong? The Psyduck have lived here longer, but then I haven't spent my whole life here and people have accepted Rumbletown as my home. You know what? You might be alright, champion. Heal up your Pokemon at the Pokemon Center. Once you've rested your team, I'll be waiting at the Pokemon Gym. I'll take your opinion of the matter after we battle. See ya. I'll be waiting.
And just like that, Moxie has gone. Rumbletown's beach is a much calmer place, and you are about to take on your first Pokemon gym battle here in this Olympia region. You wonder about what type of gym leader you think Moxie really is, and as you turn your back and look out on the city, you hear a cry from the ocean. What in the world was that? Maybe you'll get to find out one day, but not today. For now, all there is to do is to head to the Pokemon Center, heal up your team, and get ready for your first Pokemon gym battle. Let me know how your team is looking in the comments below.
I'm so grateful that we met at Chamberlain.
Aren't you? Yeah, I'm grateful too that there's a mute button. Okay. I still need to watch The Witcher. Heard good things.
Hey Pokemon Masters, welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Tempest. It's good to see you. After last time, I wasn't sure you'd be back after we heard that thing out in the ocean. Man. What was that? To give you a quick recap, you arrived in Rumbletown and met the gym leader, Moxie. After helping them out with some Team Snooze grunts, they invited you to challenge the Rumbletown Pokemon Gym, which is exactly what we're gonna do today. Before we continue though, if you are enjoying these, please do be sure to hit the like button or consider supporting the channel on Patreon. Links to that as well as all of the artists involved in this series are of course always in the description. And because of Patrons, I was able to make this whole 20 episode adventure. However, this is only the 4th episode of course, and your first Pokemon gym battle today. At the center of Rumbletown, there stands the gym, out the front of which is a sort of pit where ruffian trainers like to battle, putting their Pokemon through scraping and scrapping matches with Pokemon like Snabble and Scraptor. As you head into the dome of the gym, it's a relatively standard stadium, and Moxie is there, ready to greet you with 2 Pokeballs in hand.
Well, hey there, champion. I see you're all rested up and ready for a fight. Allow me to introduce myself formally. I am Moxie, the Rumbletown City Gym Leader. When I was young, I went traveling on a Pokemon adventure just like you. I fell in with a bad crowd and became a fierce Pokemon hunter. Life has many twists and turns, and soon I was helping those in need as a well-known Pokemon Ranger. Now I'm here a resident of Cylimpia. It has long been this one's home, and I've spent this last Tempest looking after the Pokemon in Rumbletown. It's been difficult, given that Awful from Norclo brought Snubbull into the area. Don't people understand you can't just release a new Pokemon species into the wild? Anyway, I'm getting away from myself.
A little bit.
I know why you're here, champion. Because the outside world has something to say, right? Well then, draw out your Pokeballs. Let's hear it. Cyrox, I choose you.
Moxie's first Pokemon is Cyrox, and this Pokemon is rock fighting type, so I'm still not 100% sure what the gym type is. However, for a first gym, this is a real uphill battle. If you chose Kingfisher, then it's got elements that are both strong and weak to rock, but it does have an edge against the fighting type. N-Ball, sadly, is at disadvantage, so that's a test for a real champion, and Twigwana has advantage over the rock, but won't keep its advantage for long in this battle. Using the correct types, attacks, and knowing your opponent's defensive strategies is going to be important to win. And don't forget any of the other Pokemon who've become your companions along the way over the last few episodes. This is a 2-on-2 battle, so put your best 2 forward.
I'd be picking the birdie boy
Take that.
and my fire starter.
You may need to switch and use potions. Of course, if you manage to evolve your Capon into a Scraptor, you can smash the Cyrox to pieces. This is a challenge to be sure, but for every Pokemon currently available to you, there will be some sort of advantage and some level of disadvantage. Play the types well though, and you might just take down her Cyrox.
Easy. I got the birdie boy.
My Cyrox. Fine, we're just getting warmed up.
Who's the big
Go
boy?
Aerodent.
This next Pokemon is Aerodent, the fighter pilot Pokemon, and the evolved form of Rattoroo. This fighting flying type jumps up high and uses the winds to travel great distances on the island. It never fails a landing, its powerful feat, and with that, its new ability Happy Landing means that high jump kick, bounce, and fly never miss. This is her ace Pokemon, and being a fighting flying type once again is a tricky type combo. Twigwana is now at type disadvantage, N-Ball continues to be neutral, but with the ability to burn, luring those physical moves, that might be useful, and Kingfisher takes advantage in this round, using its flying move to take on the fighting type. This combined with the other Pokemon you've been training should put you in a position to make your way to victory.
Every time. Birdie boy.
Wow, I guess you really are that strong. Congratulations, trainer. Let me award you with your first official coin here in Cylimpia.
I get coin? Yo, there's a fucking ad. Let's go. Let's go.
Oh, what's that? You were expecting a badge?
A badge?
Oh, no.
Yeah.
I used to collect those too, but this is the way of Cylimpia. These coins are beyond ordinary value. With all of them from the League Challenge, you can take them to the summit of Mount Cylimpia for a chance to challenge the champion. There are 6, or was it 7, or 8? Honestly, the champion keeps us guessing, but right now, you just have one. You should be proud enough of that. I'll also reward you with the ability to cut down trees. If any of your fighting Pokemon come across them, they can cut them down and you'll be able to make your way through the thick forest. Sadly, without Surf, there's not much you can explore on this side of the island. But if you're looking for a way back to Trickletown, you can take the Scenic Route 3. It starts on Rumbletown Beach and will lead you right back to where you started. Just head round the coastline sticking to the old dock. You'll make your way back. Good luck out there, Challenger. Our battle meant a lot to me today. I'll never forget this battle.
And just like that, you have your first Pokemon coin. Blimey, your starter's grown stronger too. They look super close to evolving, but you might just have to wait a little longer for that. Sure enough, for now though, we're leaving the gym and you're gonna head off to Route 3. And wow, what an interesting route. It seems this whole area used to be a port, but now it's just a cliffside walkway with rickety bridges and various winding pathways to take. Still, it seems like it could be home for some new Pokemon. On this route, you'll find the recurring Pokemon Psyduck and Munchlax like before, as well as possibly your last opportunity to catch Capon and Gopher. But there's still one more wild Pokemon that can be found exclusively on this route. This is Popoil, the balloon Pokemon. The Pokedex says that this Pokemon can inflate itself and fly surprisingly high into the atmosphere. It's a flying water type like Kinfisher. However, I'd keep it away from your Kinfisher if you have one, because the Pokedex also says that Kinfisher love to eat them. It's sadly quite a weak Pokemon and hard to level up at this part of the story, but if you do get one, I'm sure it'll have a cool evolution waiting. And isn't it great to see your team filling up? In fact, if you're training at a typical kind of pace and you're catching everything, then you'll have registered around 25 different Pokemon into your Pokedex. Let me know who you would have had to add into your team in the comments. Maybe one day you'll even see a legendary Pokemon.
Oh, that was it? Shit. Wait, what? Hold on. That was the homie. Who's the guy?
Whoa, hold on! What in the world was that? Was that... did I speak too soon?
Oh hey, little champ. What are you doing? Standing there gawking, the wind blowing your stupid hair all over the place? If I controlled the power of the wind, I'd blow you far away from my island and into the sea right now. I heard you got Moxie's coin? Well, I got there before you. I looked up to Moxie for a long time. They
like
visited and given
rival?
talks at the trainer school sometimes. A true and noble Olympian. What are you talking about? Someone as cool as Moxie wouldn't be a stormer like you. That's it. I'm going to show you everything I learned from studying with them. Right now!
Who are you?
Well, it looks like Cass wants to challenge you, and who would you be to decline?
Let's battle! Go, Houndour!
Cass's first Pokemon
yeah,
is
it's easy,
Houndour, and at this point in the journey, you should have lots of super effective moves against it.
Yep.
So this Houndour is really just to get you warmed up.
Fine. I choose you, Hip Hopper!
It's
first
Hip Hopper.
starter every time.
It seems Cass's journey hasn't been too dissimilar to your own, evolving Pokemon and training up.
I mean, I guess that works too.
That
but-
does it. You think you're better than me, but I'm way ahead of you when it comes to coins. See? I already have one more than you.
Did I
got it on
ask?
Route 2 when I was training up, and I've evolved my Pokemon into something you've never seen. Go, Fel Raptor!
Whoa, now that's something
that?
different. This
I mean, I got
isn't
a
a
red flame
Scraptor
type,
like
but
you would have
what
expected. Cass's Capon has instead evolved into, well, whatever this is. It's a Foul Raptor, the Foul Pokemon, and it's a flying poison type and can spit toxic at you while delivering a powerful new move called Poison Peck. This is like your regular Peck attack, except it does additional damage if your Pokemon is poisoned. The Pokedex tells you that not much is known about why some Capon seem to evolve this way, and further research needs to be done. But what does that matter to you? You're in the heat of battle. It's time to implement some new strategies and deal with Cass's Pokemon.
There's so many ads in this video, bro. What the freak?
You ever wondered what
no, I haven't
actors
wondered
and
why Chris Pratt lost weight. It's crazy, bro. It's almost like he got paid a bunch of money for Guardians of the Galaxy, and then Christian Bale got paid a bunch of money for Batman, and then you got paid. What is that chick doing? Oh my God, you got the money shot right there. Holy, what the freak is this? An anime? Jesus.
Fine. I'll take this for the lesson that it is. It'll only make me stronger. Next time I'm at a coast like this, I swear my Pokemon and I will be throwing you back into the sea, Stormer.
Who are you?
Unbelievable. Your Pokemon were able to defeat Cass's newly evolved Pokemon, and what's more unbelievable is that your starter Pokemon, well, it looks like they're about to evolve. They're glowing with light, but to see what they turn into next, well, you're gonna have to wait. Till next time on your journey.
Bro, you really clickbaited me. You really almost got me to watch another one. I'm thinking about it. I'm really thinking about it. You really tempted me. Yeah, sure, we got one more. I got time. Then we going back to Pokemon. Yo, so I'm checking out. I feel like I should be skipping all this. So,
Hello, Pokemon Masters, and welcome back to the wonderful region of Olympia. This is episode 5 of Pokemon Tempest, and of course, if you haven't already, check out the 4 episodes that are already here on the channel and waiting for you to watch. As a quick recap, after taking on the Rumbletown Gym and winning your first gym coin, you're traveling back to Trickletown via Route 3. Here, your rival Cass has stopped you. The wind is whistling, and she's demanded her first rematch. And you only went and won. And now your starter Pokemon is glowing with a white light. Your starters, could it be time for them to evolve? Yes, it is. Iguana, Emble, and Kinfisher are all evolving into their first stage evolution.
what's that thing?
would you look at that? Tiguana has evolved into Guanagoon, the goonish Pokemon, and is now a grass rock type. What looks like rocks and even a little bit of diamond jetting out of its head and claw, these Pokemon don't mess around. They've been known amongst grass types for being a bit of a bully, and they crash their heads together in a display of strength. Their diamond nail can cut through just about anything. A cool Pokemon, and I can't wait to see what it evolves into. And this is great if you picked Tiguana, but what about if you picked Emble?
Emble. Yo, that thing is badass. Oh, freak. Hold on.
Ah, congratulations! It looks like Emble has evolved into Brazian and gained the ground type.
We got Embor and we got Braxian.
Typing, making it fire ground. This Pokemon is the Fire Belly Pokemon and has gotten so hot that it needs to wallow in mud to keep itself cool. This mud then hardens and becomes part of its biology. If this Pokemon can't cool down, black smoke will billow from its nose and the vents in its body, letting out a screeching noise. A very nice addition to the team. And of course, for those of you who chose Kinfisher,
I literally thought it was Inteleon at first. Like straight up, I was just like, Inteleon?
Finally! Congratulations! Kinfisher has evolved into Heronin. This water flying type is the swordplay Pokemon and is practiced in the art of sword dancing. It uses its beak to challenge others of its kind to battle. It practices its precision and balance by focusing on falling raindrops and aiming to slice them in half. As the wind swirls around you, you and your partner Pokemon jump for joy, and you're elated to add this evolution to your team.
Whatever. Even with your evolved Pokemon, you still won't win against me next time we battle. Losing 3 times in a row wouldn't make me much of a rival at all. Just wait. Next battle we have like this, my Pokemon and I will be throwing you right back into the sea where you belong, Stormer.
Cass!
Professor?
Ah, so it is you. I see you're showing our guest back to Trickletown. How very kind of you. Come, the both of you. There's a breeze coming along. Let me escort you back to my lab.
Okay. Thank you for rescuing me, Professor. That was very generous of you, because that was a very not enjoyable situation, to be honest.
Oh, you're cramming.
Cass, you remember my colleague, Professor Lawrence? And Champion, I believe you've had the chance to meet too.
Oh, indeed. I say, how'd things go with that Moxie? Did you get into a spot of trouble?
They seem nice.
Seems nice, you say? Hardly my experience. I see you helped them rid the beach of some members of, Team Snooze? I met them in the Olympia Passage. I say, I don't think we have those in Norclo. Who exactly are Team Snooze?
I'll explain.
They were once a powerful evil organization dedicated to, I say, taking naps. Good grief. It sounds quite preposterous. But it would seem that they're no longer a threat these days.
You know, professors, I've seen plenty.
I kind of forgot that, but I'm glad we had the in-episode explanation so that I didn't have to go back and rewatch, because that was in episode 2, if I recall.
Plenty of people like that, wearing their robes and showing up at the docks these past few months. I don't think we could discount them as a threat just yet.
Indeed. All things should be treated with caution. I say, when I first came here, I made the mistake of letting loose my Snebble into the wild. I suspect the Rattaroo population have struggled in part for that. I'm awfully sorry.
All things change. Some for the worse, some for the better. The apology for the Pokemon is appreciated by them, but your research has helped many Pokemon here on the island, my friend.
Oh, Professor, I have so much to learn from you still. It's like you have a third eye when it comes to Pokemon. You see things that no one else does. Earlier, he told me that he sent something down on Route 3, and look, he was right. He came back with both of you. Tell me then, do you both have a gym coin?
Okay.
I have 2, actually.
Wow. Right you are, Cass. And the champion has only one. Ha! Well, I see you must have gone via Route 2 and battled the gym leader Clora. I see. Well, champion, did you realize you were running behind on coins? You didn't even think it was a race? When two people just like you who care about Pokemon go off on a journey and begin at the same time, of course it's a race. A rivalry through and through.
I didn't
A
sign up for
rivalry
any of this.
with
I
a
didn't
champion?
ask.
I don't suppose you've had a chance to meet our champion yet. You should head to Aetherin City. I hear right now he's visiting the Pokécropolis. You should go. You'll pass through the Elder Woods on the way, where you can acquire your second gym coin. It's only right that champions new and old should meet.
And future.
That's the spirit. Rest up here, and then in the evening on to Route 2. And the
The way that chick said "and future" was so ominous. Just
Elder Woods Forest. I say, hurrah!
Oh.
Well, the day has begun and you're continuing on your journey. At this point, you can, if one of your teammates knows Headbutt, catch the only wild Pokemon in Trickletown, and that is Team Snooze's ace, Snows, a normal type, and who knows what it'll evolve into. For now, you're leaving out of Trickletown, this time to the west by way of Route 2. There are no new Pokemon on this route, though you'll likely encounter some familiar faces. Barbug, Pikachu, Rataru, and Slakoth are all available to you here. And while of course none of those are new Pokemon, it's still great to just catch Pokemon if you're trying to fill out your Pokedex and of course regional decks. Who knows how some of these Pokemon might evolve? Wink wink. Route 2 is relatively short and the only thing to note is an old broken well, on top of which sits meditating a very peculiar looking character.
Well, hello there, star in the making. Yep, you're a star. I know one when I see one. Oh, you don't recognize me? You're not from around these parts at all.
Trump and the Republicans?
Oh, I know one when I see one. Oh, you don't recognize me? You're not from around these parts at all, are you? Well, allow me to welcome you to Solympia. I say, how do you like it here? The climate is perfect, and the Pikachu on this route are super cool. Did you know here in Solympia, the Pikachu only evolve into a psychic type? A Solympian Raichu. Though, I've heard it called the Alolan Raichu too. All just a matter of perspective, I suppose. As we discover more about the Pokemon world, we discover all sorts of things about regional variation, evolution, and forms. But I digress. Oh, listen to me ramble.
The man hands you some Pokeballs and the Alolan specialty, Big Malasada.
Say, I like you. Why don't you take this?
It's a coconut? Okay, this guy is cocoa nuts, it seems. Still, there is a special feeling you have about it, so you put it in your bag ready for later.
I found that in the Elderwoods forest after waking up there. I saved it from a tree that was being cut down. Looks like they are planning to build a small town in the forest soon. Such a shame to lose such beautiful trees. Still, less trees means less creepy crawlies. Oh, you'll see. Anyways, I've taken up enough of your time. Maybe I'll see you again someday.
I'm sure we
Wow, that was, okay, strange to say the least. And for the moment, that's where your journey will have to take a small break. I know it's not been as filled with new Pokemon as usual, but just wait, because lying in the Elderwoods Forest is your next Pokemon gym, and so many kinds of regional variants. So for now, let me know how your
Tell me why I called those out perfectly. Holy shit.
team's coming along in the comments.
There's still a lot more of this to go. But I'm calling it there for now. We're gonna go back to Pokemon Emerald, or I might take a break. I might take a big break from streaming. I've been streaming for a little bit. I got stuff to do tomorrow, so yeah, we'll probably call it good for now. Call it good for now. If you couldn't tell I'm tired, you can tell I'm tired now. Peace, peoples. Have a good night.